to do anything. Fuck you and your mother. I'm tired of the slander and defamation against me and everyone saying I'm a liar. Fuck you. Views. I don't want to be Mr. Views. I need banana, tasty banana, put banana in my mouth, squeeze the peel, it comes in, then squeeze banana. You don't know anything. You're a dumb fucking kid living in your parents' fucking basement with no bills and no responsibility for yourself. Or you're some lucky snowflake who's been protected from real life and doesn't actually understand the repercussions when someone fucks with your livelihood every single fucking day like they do with mine. Okay? I'm done with it. I am in a bad situation now because of the crimes that happen against me. It's that simple. Now, I had to pay a big chunk of those legal fees at the end of October because if I didn't, I was going to get slapped with ridiculous amounts of interest and late fees and stuff. On top of the fact that for a month, all my shit was fucked up because I had no money because of the identity theft. Now I have these fees that I have to pay, and if I don't pay the legal fees, now again I get slapped with interest and shit. Okay? So all that shit going on behind the scenes. On top of that, there's other shit going on too. Like I actually told you guys the other day. So I do this awesome Halloween marathon, right? The Halloween marathon is just outstanding. We have a ton of fun together with it. One of the best ones I've done, I feel, because the games were outstanding. The best episode of Feasting with the King we've ever done. The support was good. I made over $300 in tips that day. Okay? I literally end the marathon. I go downstairs, and the vacuum cleaner is sitting in the middle of the floor. And I say, Kat, what's wrong? Oh, the vacuum cleaner broke. What? Yeah, the motor must have gone because there was smoke and everything and it won't turn on now. And I'm like, seriously? Like, and I'm like, what the fuck? Are you fucking serious? You know? I'm like, wow, I just had a really long, fun, but very draining day entertaining my audience. And guess where the money is going from that stream? To buy a new vacuum cleaner. You know? But this is what I mean, like, this shit just never lets up. And it's coming to the point where it's becoming so frustrating for me now. You know, it's just like, it never ends, man. It never fucking ends. It never ends. It's just endless. One thing happens, another thing happens, another thing happens, and they just keep piling up. And I can't take care of them.
What? I can't do anything.
I just don't have the flexibility financially like I used to. There was a time when, oh, something like that happens, pull out your credit card. I don't have a credit card. Oh, something like that happens, go to your savings. I don't have savings. Plan for retirement. Dude, I can't pay my day-to-day bills. Right now, my bank account is overdrawn. I'm not even kidding you. Right now, my bank account is overdrawn. There's no money for retirement. At one point in my life, much earlier in my life, I was saving money for retirement, and that's all been spent because I had to spend so much money to make ends meet out here. So, you know, I don't have anything. You know, this sucks. This really, seriously sucks. And I'm now in a situation because, and by the way, that's not everything. That's the main stuff that happened. That I wasn't expecting to get a $1,500 fucking legal bill at the end of October. I was expecting to get maybe a few $100s. And I was like, oh, that'll be no problem. Then in addition to that, in October, there's other stuff that happens every quarter. Like I had to pay my quarterly state business and occupation tax. And that's a giant chunk of money that has to go. And basically by the end of October, I'm broke. I have no money, okay? So here I am. I'm in a situation, all right? And I'm in a situation where we're heading into November. People want to see new games. I don't have money. Every dollar I'm making from the streams is going towards bills. Yes, I did make several $100s in tips recently. I love this guy. Didn't you just make hundreds of dollars recently? Yes, and that went to bills. As I said, this is the worst financial position I've ever been in my entire life. I need as much support as possible right now in the short term to get through this next week, or else I'm screwed, okay? In fact, this is actually what I wanted to show you this morning, okay? This is what I really want to show you. All right? Because there's idiots out there who they say, oh, Phil gets a giant payment from YouTube every month, man. He's just lying constantly and making shit up about money and everything. Here's my list of financial responsibilities every month. I write it out by hand. I probably should type it out, but I write it out by hand every month, and it's a giant checklist of every bill that I owe. All right, and it's commonplace stuff. It's my internet. Here, I'll read it to you. Here's my internet, my condo dues, the electric bill, the garbage bill for the garbage guys that take the garbage away, other utilities like gas and water and stuff, my cell phone bill, my car insurance payment, my car payment, the mortgage on this house, the back tax payment that I owe to the feds every year because I didn't pay my taxes properly for several years because I couldn't afford it, the regular tax payment that I owe the government every single month because I own my own business and I have to pay them monthly for what I estimate I owe them in federal income tax, my health insurance payment. Now I have to pay these legal fees every month that I'm breaking up, in addition to other stuff. So, for example, there's other things, for example, that I have to, like, kind of spread out payment on. But this is my life every month. I sit down with this giant checklist of stuff. And whenever money comes in, like the YouTube payment comes in roughly around the 21st. Usually it's like between the 21st and 23rd of every month. The moment that money comes in, okay? The moment that money comes in, pay the mortgage, pay the taxes, pay the back taxes, pay the state taxes, pay the health insurance, it's gone. My October payment came in from YouTube and was immediately gone within like 4 days. It was gone. It went to every bill. I need that money. I really do. I need that money to pay my bills. Phil's blowing his money on DoorDash. Phil's blowing his money on mobile games. Phil's blowing his money on this and that. DSP is a thief. DSP is a greedy fuck. No, this is where my fucking money goes to every month. All of these pre-established things that I owe, that's where my money goes every fucking month. Every single time a dollar comes in, it goes right back out the door. All right? I'm not sitting here on a pile of money. Oh, what can I blow it on today? No, I'm nickel and diming my way through life right now. I really am. Now, as I've told you guys, earlier this year, it wasn't like this. Earlier this year, I was in a better situation because I was making a good amount of money on Twitch. I was making a good amount of money with tips. Things were looking up. I told you, oh man, if things had kept going that way for the whole year, I would actually be able to start saving money again. I would have a savings account, put money into it every month, have something. So, for example, if my shower breaks, if I get hit with legal fees, if the fucking vacuum breaks, I would have a savings to draw upon to pay for that stuff so that I'm not now drawing upon my daily income to pay for it. I would have had that if Twitch didn't fucking screw me. Then all of a sudden this year, I focus on Twitch and everything changes. Everything's more positive. People are coming out in droves, exponential growth on the streams. So obviously, I wasn't the problem. YouTube was the problem. YouTube became this gross, toxic place, while Twitch is kind of the opposite at this point. So this is what I'm going through, okay? Seriously, this is what I'm going through. I'm in this situation, and I got people coming to stream yelling at me, oh, why aren't you playing fucking Metroid Dread? When are you going to play Metroid Dread? Why aren't you playing Guardians? When are you going to play Guardians? When are you going to spend more money? I don't have it. Okay? I don't fucking have it. Alright, so we got a couple more shout outs to do. First of all, a shout out to Calvin, I say Calvin, his name is Calvacorp, and I say his name is Calvin. It's not. His name is Calvacorp. So Calvacorp did a giant super chat, 2,000 Mexican pesos. I have no idea what that translates to in American dollars, but it's pretty big. He says, this should cover Metroid Dread, even with the ridiculous amount YouTube takes. Seriously, play the game. It's a masterpiece. I'm off to stream myself this time. I'll see you later for reals. Put some nice glasses on, bro. First of all, I do appreciate it. However, if you are a streamer on YouTube, you should know that, number one, super chats are not tips. Super chats are not tips. I don't get a super chat till the end of December. So, unless I'm going to wait till the end of December to play Metroid Dread, sadly, your super chat will not help with that. Number two, the tips goal is just that, for tips. So, no, I'm not putting on the gunner glasses because super chats have nothing to do with tips goal. The point of the tips goal is to motivate people to give me a tip that I can use now for bills and stuff because I need it in the next week. All right? So, I appreciate the super chat very much. It helps a lot. This will help me like the end of December when I get paid by YouTube. But sadly, it's not going to help me in the short term. All right? So, no Metroid Dread as a result of that. But this very well could help me the end of December into January for other new game stuff. So thank you for that. Now this guy is trolling. You see this shit? Alright, you know what? You know what? Now I'm fucking pissed. Fuck this guy. No, really, fuck this guy. You can go fuck yourself. Get the fuck out of my channel. Really. You see? So this guy does super chats, and now he comes in and starts insulting me. Fuck you. And now don't come back. Don't come back, ever. You're a fucking idiot. Likely this is some guy, he's full of shit, what he's saying to. They do this, they're trying to derail my fucking stream. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the derailing. I really am. In fact, you know what? Now you can really go fuck yourself, because now I'm taking you off the fucking leaderboard, too. You come in and you say something insulting. Fuck you. King Ferbs, you can't charge back super chats. The guy's a complete idiot. Alright. That's that. Now, guys, if you want to help tonight, please do. Please support the stream if you can. In particular, please tip me. Or, again, if you're interested in helping me with the cost of games, please consider donating some credits, whether it be PlayStation Network, Xbox Live, or Nintendo. At this point, I would really prefer Xbox Live or Nintendo, reason being, there's 2 games on Nintendo Switch that people want to see me play, Metroid Dread and Pokemon. I don't have any credits over there. In addition, for Xbox Live, I would actually really like to play the GTA Trilogy and Battlefield on Xbox Live, and I don't have credits for there, so those would be the ones that I'm looking for right now, if you could. If you're interested, you can email that to me at darksydephil@hotmail.com. But tonight, if you want to help out directly, please tip me. Now, listen, I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. If you want to do a membership or a super chat or a super sticker, thanks. But understand, I'm not going to be ecstatic about that. In the next week, I need to raise a lot of money to pay bills, and it's really the tips that are going to help me for that. So if you're going to contribute tonight, please tip me if you can. I'm not asking you to do anything you can't do or outside of your own means, but if you support the streams, please do. In particular, these past couple of streams of Lost Judgment have been very, very bad for support. Okay? Just being honest with all of you. Like, I love this game. I'm going to keep playing it. I'm not going to stop. But it's kind of unfortunate that this game has somehow become the game where we just don't really get a lot of support for some reason. Okay? I would have loved nothing better than this week to play either Metroid Dread or Guardians or both. I don't have it. You know? It's going to be tight. It's going to be very tight to even just do my weekly stuff. And I haven't been out for 7 fucking days. And most of that money that I earned over the last week is gone. On top of that, the last 2 days, you know, like I said, it's been slow. And it sucks because do I expect people to come to every stream and be completely outpouring with support? No. Tip me $5. Thank you, Momo, for a $5 tip. Like I said, today's been very slow. I don't know why people told me they wanted to see this game. I'm enjoying it. People said they wanted to see it since October. I spend the money on it. I go to play it. Now people are just basically saying, oh, it's boring. It's all thing. I can't win. I can't fucking win. So Donkey Schlong, what a name, says it's not October anymore. But if I played this in October, people would have complained, why aren't you playing the new releases? Why aren't you playing Call of Duty? Why aren't you playing The Outer Worlds? Why aren't you playing, you know, WWE? Why aren't you playing Luigi's Mansion 3? Well, because I'm playing Medieval because you wanted me to. See, I can't win. It doesn't matter what I do, I can't win. So basically, here's a whiny baby. Well, shout out to Murdoch, who just sent me $20. Thank you very much, Murdoch. Like I said, for those who are here to be productive and not troll, because there are a lot of trolls on the stream today, I hope you guys are enjoying the stream. I am liking the retro vibe of the game. Philip's Smelly Stream just tipped me $30. Well, thank you very much, whoever that was. So people now are being generous. I don't know if they're feeling bad. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to come across that way. You liar, you. I'm good at lying. At all. So I hope you guys didn't take it that way. Thank you very much, Philip Smelly Stream, for a $30 tip. Oh, you're right. Murdoch's tip was $25. I didn't even realize that, guys. So Murdoch to me $25. I didn't even realize that. That's my fault. I thought it was 20. It was 25. You guys are more observant than me sometimes. Tomorrow is my day off. There goes a bunch of money. There's nothing I can do about it. I got to buy shit for the house. You know, it's my day off. When I come back this week, okay, over the weekend, I have to raise, no exaggeration, $800 over the weekend. Because the middle of next week, I have to pay my internet bills and my condo dues. They amount to about $800. And I'm not going to have any excess money left over from this week to go towards that. You know? So in like 3-4 days, well, I guess 5 days, I have to... Oh, by the way, Wednesday of next week is my day off. It's the only day off of the week that my wife and I can schedule together. I have to have money for that day too. So you see my predicament? In the next few days, I'm supposed to raise $800 plus money for my day off to pay everything. Oh, Phil, why don't you go buy Guardians of the Galaxy? Why aren't you buying Metroid Dread and playing them? This is why. I don't have the flexibility I used to have anymore. I don't. There was a time when I was single. I lived in Connecticut. I had zero expenses besides the basic things. I didn't have shit. I didn't have this. I didn't have people fucking with my financials and my identity, costing me thousands of dollars to fucking fix, and freezing all my accounts and putting me in debt because now I have late fees and shit with all these companies because I couldn't pay on time. You know? Like, all this shit going on. None of that was like that back then. So I had flexibility to go out, and in 1 week I could buy 5 fucking new games, 3 of which were terrible games. And I would rush through the games and beat them all and trade them in and buy 5 new games the next week and all of that. I just don't have that anymore. I wish I did. No, really, I wish I did. Someone just said to me yesterday, Phil, are you going to play Call of Duty Vanguard? No, I'm really not interested in it. I played the beta and I thought it sucked. Your game sucks. Your game is still a piece of fucking donkey shit. If someone is interested in helping me behind the scenes, maybe you want to donate some credits to PlayStation Network, or some credits to Xbox Live, or some credits to Nintendo. I mean, if you want me to play Metroid Dread, right? And of course the Pokemon game that's coming up later this month, Nintendo Online Store credits, all right? That would help me tremendously right now. Really. That would help me tremendously because it would give me flexibility to do whatever. In fact, I'll tell you this right now, okay? Okay, enough of this. I'm not entertaining dumb questions anymore. I'm just not. When I get dumb questions, why don't you get a second job? Fuck off. No, really, fuck off. You're out of here. Phil, I don't understand, Phil. You work 6 days a week full time. You just streamed 7 straight days full time. Why don't you get a second job? Fuck off. You're gone. Don't come back. I swear to God, people are so fucking stupid. Oh my fucking God. I mean... I seriously, dude. I can't get over how dumb people are. I mean, you have to have like maybe 2-3 brain cells to fucking do that. But it's incredibly stressful and frustrating to me when I'm literally trying to just scrape by to make ends meet right now because of all the shit that's going on in my life. And I got people on the internet completely lying and slandering me, saying that, oh, Phil's lying and doesn't know what he's talking about and he's making shit up. And then on top of that, I got people coming to my stream saying, oh, well, I'm not entertained by Visage. It's just another horror game. He should be playing Metroid Dread. Yeah, I don't have the fucking money for Metroid Dread. You know? I wish. I fucking wish. I'm making way less monthly on YouTube than I was on Twitch. I just am. And I'm living with that. Which is why I've tried to urge people, please tip, of how important it is. I just had 2 to 3 days here where it's like, you know, low income, you know? And there's nothing I can do about that. There's nothing I can do about that at all. I'm putting out entertaining streams. The attendance is good on the streams. People are telling me they like the streams. It just sucks. That's the nature of the beast when you're a content creator, is that you don't know what you're going to make. You just don't. One day could be outstanding and one day could be bad. And I've had a series of bad days this particular week. And it's like, now what's going to happen the next week? I don't even know. You guys are clamoring for me to play new games that I can't afford. By the way, I don't even know if I can afford my bills in the next week, you know? And that's the life I'm living right now. It sucks ass.